The AX50, the HDR, and the Archetype are just some of the coolest snipers in Modern Warfare, and today I will go through the best class setups for each sniper so you can finally drop high kill games in game modes like Search and Destroy and Team Deathmatch. These class setups are not only good for trickshotting, but they are really good for aggressive sniping. But before we go into the class setups, I want to tell you guys that I do make other tutorial videos on this channel. These videos take lots of time and effort, so hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss the next video. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the first variation of the AX50. You're going to want to start with the 17.0 factory barrel, tac laser, Singar arms assassin, stippled grip tape, and now this is where it varies on what you want to do with this sniper. The most common thing that you'll see with this sniper is that most people will run it with sleight of hand. If you don't want to run sleight of hand and you don't care about that, you can obviously switch this to FMJ is also really good, or focus is really good. Here's another variation that I like to use as well. As you can see, all the four different attachments are going to be the same except for the bipod. The bipod has some kind of hidden statistic that would make you hit some crazy ass no scopes across the map. I like to use the bipod because I believe that there's some hidden statistics on hitting those no scopes, so you can go ahead and try this out and let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. These are just some of the variations that I like to use with the AX50. The AX50 is a super versatile weapon. You'll see this build pretty much in any lobby that you go into. People are going to be using this to quickscope, people are using this to trick shot in public matches. You're going to want to definitely use this class setup. Anything else, anything less on this class setup is really not going to work out unless you don't have it, ranked up fully. But if you have it ranked up fully, this is definitely the class setup that you want to be rocking so you can compete with all the ASVALs and the MP7s and anything that people are using within the lobby. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the Archetype, aka the Barrett 50 cal, and the barrel that you're going to want to use on this is the F-Tac Dictator. You're going to want the tac laser, the tac wrap as the stock, stippled grip tape, and I on this class setup use FMJ. A lot of people like to use sleight of hand because the reload time is absolutely atrocious. Focus again is also a really good one that a lot of people like to use. However, I'm kind of a weirdo. I don't really care about the reload speed. I play Search and Destroy. You got all the time in the world to reload, so I just put on FMJ just for that damage to be a little bit higher. If we're comparing the Archetype to the AX50, I have no idea why the Archetype has a lower bullet velocity than the AX50. At least that's what it feels like. I feel like I get more hit markers with this build. There's really nothing else you can do to this build unless you want it to zoom in super slow. So you can play around with the maybe the underbarrel, put the bipod on, see if that helps you hit some no scopes. I don't know if that's true on this build. This is a very good build if you want to do quick scoping and if you want to trick shot with this as well. Okay, so now we're talking about the HDR. This build is going to have the tac laser, the F-Tac Stalker Scout stock, the bipod, and I like to use FMJ. Some people like to use sleight of hand. Again, focus is also really popular. However, I like to increase bullet penetration, so I'm going to personally stick with the FMJ. Now, as you can see in the bottom left of the screen, that there's only 4 out of the 5 equipped. I don't know why the Warzone and the Modern Warfare developers did this when they first made this weapon. If you add a muzzle, a barrel, another optic, or another magazine even, it'll just screw up the ADS speed, so you'll be better off just having 4 out of the 5 selected. I don't know why they did this. Just trust me, if you use this build, you're going to hit some quick scopes, you're going to hit some no scopes, and everything will feel just fine. If you add a suppressor, it will increase the ADS speed, and that's exactly what we do not want when we go for feeds or go for trick shots. Okay, so now we're talking about the training wheels of sniping. I'm talking about the SPR. This is under the marksman category, so it's not even under the sniper category. However, we can turn it into a sniper. The barrel that we're going to want on this build is the ZLR ASP, the tac laser, the Solo Zero scope, XRK XP light stock, and then we're going to want the feather bolt assembly. This build is going to be super quick when it comes to the ADS, so if you're just now getting into quick scoping, this would be the build to rank up and get to. This build is super quick. It even helps myself, get feeds. It does lack into the trick shot spectrum. However, this is a very good build if you want to just sit in team deathmatch and just grind as many kills and practice your quick scopes. All right, so now let's talk about another marksman rifle that you can turn into a sniper, and that is going to be the Kar 98K. This is also another weapon that has really fast ADS timing. However, we can make it even faster by putting on the tac laser, the sniper scope, the F-Tap com stock, stippled grip tape, and sleight of hand. Now that there are tons of different variations that you can use, this game allows for different types of class setups, different types of variations that you can use. However, these are just some of the class setups that I like to use and I like to run in some of my S&D matches. Obviously, there are no best class setups. However, the class setups that I showed you guys are the ones statistically best best for quick scoping and trick shotting. However, you can build them differently so they do have higher damages. However, these are the builds that I like to use for search and destroy again. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss the next video. And I will see you guys in the next video.